This is the bracelet that we're going to make. And this is the bracelet in another color scheme. So let's talk about the materials that we're going to need. For this bracelet, you're going to need 3 colors of Super Duos and size 11 and size 6 Toho seed beads, plus a magnetic clasp. So let's get started. I'm using a size 10 beading needle with about 2 meters of 6-pound fire line, and I'm going to start with this color of Super Duo and 3 seed beads, and I'll string that on and then go back up through those beads to form a loop. And I can tie a knot to pull that tight. Then I'll continue through the Super Duo. I'll add the outer color and 3 seed beads. This is Super Duo and 3 seed beads, and I'll string that on and then go through the other hole. Add another one of this color of Super Duo and go through the tip of the other Super Duo. Next, I'll put on a Super Duo of the center color, 2 seed beads, and another Super Duo of the center color. I'll string that on. And then I'll go through the other hole of the first Super Duo. I'll go through that first Super Duo again in the other hole and the next seed bead. I'll add the clasp and continue through the next seed bead and Super Duo. And if you can't get through both Super Duos, just go through them one at a time. So I'm going through one and then the other. I'm going to go back around to reinforce. So going through the other hole of the Super Duo and the seed bead, through the clasp and seed bead, and through both Super Duos. I'll add another center color Super Duo, go through the tip of the next Super Duo. I'm going to put on Super Duo of this color, the outer color, and 3 more seed beads and string that on. Then go through the other hole of the last Super Duo. I'll add this color of a Super Duo and go through the tip of the next one. Another center color Super Duo, go through the next tip. Add another center color, go through the next tip. Next, I'm going to add this color of Super Duo a seed bead, outer color, super duo, and 3 more seed beads. And I'll string that on. And I'll go up through the other hole of the last super duo. I'll also go through the other hole of the one before it. Add another one of these super duos, this color, and go through the next tip. Add one of the center color super duos and through the next tip. Add another center color, go through the next tip. And here's where the pattern starts to repeat. I'll add one of these colors and an outer color, super duo, 3 seed beads. String that on. Then I'll go through the other hole of the last super duo. Just pull that tight. Add another one of these color super duos, go through the next tip. Add a center color, go through the next tip. Another center color through the next tip. Add one of this color and through the next tip. Gonna add an outer color and 3 seed beads, string that on. Go through the other hole and the next super duo. Add a super duo of this color and a center color. Another center color. And we'll add, again, another one of these super duos, outer color, and 3 seed beads. String that on. Go through the other hole. Add one more of this color of super duo going through the tip. Add a center color through the next tip. Another center color through the next tip. Add another one of this color through the next tip. Add an outer color and 3 seed beads, string that on, and go back through the other hole and through the next super duo. Add one of this color of super duo through the next. Add a center color through the next. Add a center color through the next. Now, this is where you'd stop if you wanted to end the bracelet, but basically you just want to continue all those steps until you have about 1/2 inch short of your desired length of bracelet as measured across the top. because the last part will add about another 1/2 inch, including the clasp. Okay, I've repeated the pattern till I'm about 1/2 inch short of my desired length. And so now I'm going to start ending this side. And so I'm going to start by adding these colors and 3 seed beads. String that on. And go through the other hole of the last super duo. Pull that tight. Now here's where it changes. Instead of putting another one of these super duos on, you put a seed bead on and go through that other hole. Add another super duo of this color and go through the next super duo tip. Add another inner color, go through the next tip, add one of these colors through the next tip, next add the outer color and 3 seed beads, string that on, and go through the other hole as well as the next tip. Pull that tight. Add one of these colors, super duos, go through the next tip. Add one of the middle colors and go through the next tip. Next, we'll add 2 seed beads and change directions going down through the next tip. And here's where we'll put on the clasp. We're going to go up through the other hole and the next super duo, through 1 seed bead, add the clasp, and go through the next seed bead and super duo. We'll reinforce that by going back up through those 2 super duos, through the next seed bead, through the clasp, and through the next seed bead, and super duo. We're continuing down by putting on this color of a super duo and going through the next tip. We'll add outer color and 3 seed beads, string that on, and go through the other hole and the next. Pull that tight. Here, we'll add 3 more seed beads and go back through the same hole of the last super duo we're coming out of. And here's where we'll start the outer edge. We'll add 2 seed beads and go through the seed bead, clasp, and seed bead. We add 2 more seed beads and go through the next seed bead and super duo, and even the next seed bead. Continue through the rest of the seed beads. Here's where we start putting on our size 6 beads. So grab a size 6 bead and go through the next few seed beads here. 1, 2, and 3. This outer edge we can work kind of loosely. We don't need to pull that tight. So add another 6 seed bead and go through the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. Add another large seed bead and go through the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. So we'll just continue adding 6 seed beads all the way to the other end. When I get to this end, I just continue going through all the seed beads. Now I'll add 2 11 seed beads and go through the seed bead, clasp, seed bead. Again, add 2 small seed beads and continue through the seed bead and super duo. And the next 3 seed beads. Now we can add the 6 seed beads on this side. I'm putting on the last size 6 bead and going through the next bunch of seed beads. I just want to continue at least past the clasp. At this point, it's good to kind of just make sure you haven't, the piece is not been worked too tight on the edges to make sure they aren't curling or anything. But this is the finished bracelet, but I recommend continuing around one more time just to reinforce that, to reinforce the edge. So I won't show that here. Okay, I have gone around one more time and passed the clasp again, all the way on both sides. So here's where I'm going to tie a knot. I'm going to put my needle under the bead, loop through once and twice, and then pull tight. And here I just need to snip both ends of the thread. And I've gone ahead and snipped both ends. And this is our finished bracelet.